If you want to cut your braiding time in half, this is the tutorial for you. Today I'm partnering with Curlsqueen to show you exactly how I created this half and half install using their clip-ins in braiding hair. For this look, I'm using their water curly clip-in extensions in 20 inches and their water wave human braiding hair in 12 inches. I really loved how these two textures match, and I'm really excited to show you guys step by step how I achieved this look. I'm starting by sectioning my hair into two main parts: the back half, which will be braided underneath for the clip-ins, and the front section where I'll be installing the box braids. So for the back section, I divided into 4 parts and create 4 straight back corn rolls. This gives me a really flat base for the clip-ins to sit on while also keeping everything fully protected underneath. Okay, I did my first few braids off camera just to find my rhythm, but I'll show you guys step by step how I do each braid. So you're gonna start the braid like a standard knotless box braid. After a few passes, I added in my first piece of human hair. I typically like to braid that down a couple of times, and then I pull the curl out of the way so it doesn't get tangled as I continue braiding down to secure the base. Then I decided to add small pieces of regular braiding hair, and I kept them pretty thin just because I don't want the braid to look too bulky. It's really just to keep everything structured and uniform, and it helps secure the ends, and I'll get to that a little bit later. So I'm just continuing to add more of the human hair pieces to add more volume. I think I added about 4 to 5 pieces per braid. Once you get to the end, you're going to add in your final piece of human hair and braid it down until it feels secure. At this point, the braiding hair should be feathered and pretty thin towards the end. So I took a very small piece, a very small piece, and I wrapped it around to form a knot. And then I used a little drop of nail glue to secure the knot. Once the glue dries, I just took my scissors and I cut away any of the excess braiding hair. So then you're just left with the curl at the end. And I found that this was the best method. I've done human hair boho braids a couple of times now, and this is honestly the best way to prevent shedding. I did most of the braids off camera, but I just wanted to share one tip that really helped me, which was clipping away the hair that you've already braided as you're working on each braid. What ended up happening to me was I would finish a braid and then I would realize that the human hair pieces from the braids that I had already finished had gotten picked up along the way, and then I had to start the braid all over again. So save yourself the headache and make sure that you're clipping the hair that you've already braided out of the way so that you don't accidentally pick up those strands. Once you're done braiding, it's time for the exciting part, which is adding in the clip-ins. And I was really excited to see how it would turn out because I was really happy with the volume of the boho braids. I ended up only using about half of the bundle that they provided, which was really impressive that I was able to get this volume with only half a bundle. I did end up using the full bundle of clip-ins that they provided because I wanted the back to be super full, but I think that it all blended together so well. One thing that I wanted to explain is how I conceal the transition point between the braids and the clip-ins. So along that last row of braids, right where the braids end and the clip-ins begin, I used a crochet needle to pull small pieces of the curly hair through the base of each braid. And doing that created a layer of curls that sat on top of the weft, and it was able to help hide that transition line. Overall, I love this hair so much. I have actually already been wearing it for about 3 weeks now, and the hair is super soft. It's actually low maintenance, surprisingly, which is what I was worried about with, you know, curly clip-ins. But I just put a scarf on at night, and whenever I need to refresh the curls, I just add a little bit of water and mousse. Thank you again, Curlsqueen, for sending me this hair, and catch you guys in my next video.